Hey guys, it's me. I'm just sitting here waiting on my tea to boil. I am having Earl Grey tea. What famous person, fictional person, drinks Earl Grey tea? First person to tell me who that is, I will DoorDash you lunch. So anyways, I wanted to talk about stress, okay? And I know we're all struggling with stress today. I get it. I mean, I'm dealing with it. Everybody's dealing with it. I got single mothers, single fathers. I got people in relationships, people at work, off work, not working. You know, we're all dealing with stress. And I just got off the phone talking to a good friend, and we were just talking about how the things happening in our society are just becoming exponentially more stressful. I mean, you know, from disease to inflation to, you know, the food shortage that's supposedly coming to World War III to just so many crazy things that people are often just turning off the news because, you know, they just can't handle it. Their brain starts to go into shutdown mode. And I totally understand. Hold on one second. So, in understanding stress, you know, I think there's a lack of understanding. We talk about it, but I don't think we thoroughly understand what's going on. And the basics of it is it creates an inflammation in our mind, which can be translated to our bodies. You know, it's like the equivalent of a car running on less and less oil to help everything flow smoothly. And so this is what's going on with our mind not processing the stress properly. You know, and what I mean by processing is, you know, bad stuff in, bad stuff out, you know, we can take it in, but it should not stay in, you know. Okay, sorry. Give me I couldn't carry my tea and the phone and my paperwork at the same time while recording without spilling something. So anyways, we were talking about stress, bad stuff in, and what happens with people who are struggling with feeling overwhelmed is that you're storing up the stress in your mind and in your body. Have you ever gone to get a massage where they start talking about all the knots in your body and how tight you are? Well, a big part of that is because of stress. You've accumulated stress in your mind that has transferred into your body. It is an actual inflammation, a toxicity that goes from this big dome up here to all down here. And my stress holds up in my neck and my shoulders. So you'll see me in some of my videos, doing this with my neck because I'm trying to loosen things up because, you know, I'm not immune to it. You know, I talk about my videos that I am not stress-free, I'm stress resilient, which just means I've learned some tricks and some techniques to reducing my levels of stress. You know, I'm never going to get rid of all of it. You know, that'll be when I go to heaven, and I'll probably still be stressed up there. I don't know. But, you know, I work on creating a healthy lifestyle. And I'm not just talking about exercise. I know you guys get tired of me talking about going to the gym and get it in. I know, I get it. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, but you know what I mean. You know, but it's not just the physical fitness. It's the mental and emotional and spiritual fitness, you know. Just the little things that I have to remind myself and my people that I talk to start doing to reduce the inflammation in your mind and in your brain. I mean, it is so critically necessary that you start working a program, you know, and a lot of my people struggle with the whole time management thing, you know, and I get it, you know, we're busy, but we take better care of our car than we do ourselves, okay? I mean, the check engine light is on in my car, which I need to get an oil change. Now I know my car can run longer than it says, but I will go get an oil change here, soon, because I know it needs it. Now we will see the check engine light going on in our mind, and we will ignore that sucker, or we'll try to drown it with drugs or alcohol. Or more work. Any of the above I see people do, which is just so dysfunctional. It is just, and not just dysfunctional, it is self-destructive, So I know everybody's like, okay, well, what do we do? What do I do? Well, first of all, you need to sit your butt down. Sit your behind down and take a look at your schedule. That is step one, okay? You got to sit down and take a look at it, because this has to be a strategic plan to be better, okay? And then once you do that, then you need to write down a list of all the little and big things that you would like to do to help relieve stress, and everybody's thinking, okay, everybody loves going on vacation. Everybody loves to go to the Bahamas because they deserve it. You're stressed, blah, blah, blah. I get it. It's a great time. If you can afford it, boom, I'm there. But I can't, even for those of us who can afford it, you can't do that all the time. So the real key to being stress resilient is developing a daily program on doing something for yourself. And yes, I said daily, okay? Do we struggle with stress every day? Yes, we do. So I need to do something about my stress every day, okay? I can't afford to let that stuff stack up on me. I can't, because then I'm in danger of being a nut job. And Lord knows, for those of you guys who've talked to me, who know me, I can be crazy, all right? Will ain't all there sometimes. I'm crazy without alcohol and drugs. Can you imagine what I used to use? No, we're not going to talk about that, okay? I tell people sometimes, I said, look, I don't use anymore for the sake of the environment. That's a whole other story. But anyways, just writing down the little and big things. So some of the little things I was looking at, the little stress relievers, and I'm going to talk about right here, is talking, finding some good people or a good person that you can vent and talk to. And understand that you don't want to wear that person out, okay? That's why I'm always an advocate to have more than one friend, But also, it's not just venting about your issues, because that could become its own trap, okay? It can be just, we get together and we watch a Kevin Hart movie. We laugh, we cry. I'll go to get hugs from people. Let's just go get some ice cream. Ice cream is good for everybody. I know it's not carb free, but hell, it does make you feel good. The reason why we call it comfort food is because sometimes it is comforting and it is necessary. Now, the problem in our society is that we're living off comfort food, and our whole body's been built for comfort and not action, and that's the problem. That's another story. But, to go along with comfort food, I need to do exercises to help create strength in my body. And also, when I'm doing that, not only does a stronger body create a stronger mind, a stronger core, because I'm forcing my body to do something that it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable. So I'm practicing being in an uncomfortable environment intentionally, so that when I am dealing with, life stressors, my body can adapt a little bit easier, because, it's been on the treadmill or the arc trainer or in boxing class. And I'm used to having my heart rate elevated a little bit because of stress. I'm used to that, so my body doesn't just go into a state of shock when junk goes sideways, okay? The other thing about exercise is that it does reduce the inflammation in your body and mind. When you go, especially when I'm in boxing, I love my boxing class when I can go. When I'm hitting that bag, when I'm in there, I can do jump rope now. When I can do all that stuff, I am expelling all the necessary toxins that have accumulated throughout the day, throughout the week. And even if you're not going hard like I do sometimes, walking, biking, even some lightweight training, some working out with your body weight workout. All that stuff is a positive in reducing your stress level. The other small thing that I wrote down was music. I love listening to music, and I listen to everything probably except polka. But listening to jazz, sometimes I listen to symphony music, some hip hop, some slow jams, whatever I'm in the mood for. It really helps me just not focus on my problems. Chamomile tea is another one. Like I just got me some Earl Grey tea. Here's another. I like movie theater popcorn. So even when I can't afford to go to the movies, sometimes I would just go just to buy the popcorn because I love the butter on the popcorn. My girl Lori knows what I'm talking about. And those kind of things is a treat for me. And we have to treat ourselves better if we want to be less stressed. The world can be abusive, but I shouldn't partner with the world in abusing myself. I should be, even if nobody else appreciates me, okay? If I never get a thank you, I should give myself a thank you for not quitting, for still being there, for still doing the right thing, even when it doesn't feel right, for still trying. I should give myself credit, instead of the countless hours that I know some of you guys do and just beating yourself up, calling yourself a loser, saying you're ugly, stupid, you're broke, blah, blah, blah. This is the psychological damage I see a lot of my people do to themselves, and you're only increasing your stress by doing that. Don't just give yourself a break, give yourself credit, because you are phenomenal, and you need to start telling yourself that. So those are just a few little things, that you can start doing to start, breaking off pieces of your stress and processing it. So if you want to know more, reach out to me, call me, text me, message me, whatever. I got you. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. Love you guys. Peace.